Well, my history with the movie goes back pretty far to I was just sharing this with one of your colleagues about the Bill Paxton, the actor, had been the first one to option the book. Had recognized in it the profundity, I think, of the story and what it could be a very beautiful movie and universal story. And he had seen Call Me by Your Name and really admired it and had asked and known we had put it together in this sort of European co-production paradigm. So he asked if I would help him with that. This was a few weeks before he passed away, and after he died, we sort of in his memory continued to sort of push this up the mountain of all movie mountains. I reached out to Naima and Emily, said let's go make this movie, and they said great. About Anthony Chen, we've worked with him on a couple films, and I'm a big fan of Anthony's work, and especially about the interior lives of women in particular. I felt that he had this very particular and beautiful way to tell those sorts of stories. So we just continued the challenge of all these kinds of films and brought on our European co-producers, and last spring shot it in Greece and cut it all year, and now sort of here in Park City and sharing it. I mean, I'm always sort of looking for. I mean, most of the work I do begins with the book, and so like the tradition of literary adaptation is something I'm interested in. Kind of in some ways, harkening back to some of the the sorts of films that the Merchant Ivory guys made and things like that, but also now looking with a contemporary eye and wanting to find sort of championing the other, or what feels like the stories that are often marginalized, but then in that championing them, finding what's universal about that. So we did that also with Nomadland. Even most recently, Bones and All this fall was like, yes, I mean, people. I produced when I was little. Yeah.
So you're like, please.
Yeah. So it's a very. So I think that's what's interesting is that all those stories, I think, would at first glance not seem like a movie that somebody would make, but ultimately we try to make it in such a way that everyone afterwards is like, oh my God, of course that was a movie,
Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.